Hello, folks, and welcome to an episode of OGA Presents McGregor's Dungeon Tales from Agrosia, the Misled Moguls series. I'm your host, Joseph McGregor, otherwise known as DM McGregor. New logo. What? Fresh. And tonight we have with us Mr. Tristan Peppers playing Zell and Bags, Mr. Gavin Grog playing Merrick Vestock, Angela Way playing Aether Kazar. We have Logan Thompson playing Taji Swiftpaw, Alonzo Salva playing Raven Stoutoak, and Kayla Geiger playing Kakra. All right, when we last left, tonight we are missing Stelios. He could not make it this evening. He had family things to take care of. Remember, we have our real life first policy. All right. So, with that being said, we will try to let folks know in the future when we have openings for play events for guest players. But as you can see, we're still running a pretty full house with approximately 6 players tonight. So, we should have a lot of fun. Now, who wants to give us our quick recap of the departure from Icewind Dale? Anybody at all?
Yes, somebody give me a good recap.
The
Uh,
Dragonborns did it the last time.
I can
rough.
I can do it.
Okay, so we were trying to go down in the dungeon to kick the Dwaggers' asses, and we met these two dudes, and they were pretty sweet, and they were also Dragonborns. And we went down into like the forge or something area,
Uh huh.
and there were these two guys, like two Dwagger dudes, and we ended up kicking their asses. And then Taji Swiftpaw like flew in like the Kool-Aid man on some kind of winged beast and said, "Hey, let me get you guys the hell out of here." So we GTFO'd and we ended up back here.
Okay.
I did not take any notes. That was strictly from memory from whenever the hell we played last.
A few weeks back.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't remember.
so, with that being said, Taji Swiftpaw did rescue you from the ice fortress. You flew back to town where he got some of his buddies warned about the dragon that was coming. They were putting up a defense as you escaped the Icewind Dale's realm, the Forgotten Realms realm. You had found your uh, excuse me. You had found your uh, amulet on Max Alundra, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, I
We
remember that
leaving
part.
him in Icewind Dale.
Uh, that's up to you guys what you're doing with him.
Oh, that's why I was asking him.
Right.
Zell and the rest of them.
Well, we don't have Will to go and really claim that you left him or not, because he was the one that was dragging him around.
Well, I mean, again, that's completely up to you guys whether or not you want to take him with you.
We didn't want to take him with us the first time. He just friggin' showed up.
We could, honestly, we could just really leave him. I don't really care.
He's
He
important.
has nothing left.
He's important. He's got money and
What money? We have it.
Oh,
he's
that was
important.
just one vault,
I mean,
Zell.
yeah, that was just one of his vaults.
I had the whole ledger.
Yeah, he's important. Trying to find my notes. I have why he's important somewhere.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
old notes a freaking year ago. Oh, I can't even see. Max Alundra.
he's certainly not old money or new money. He's definitely old money. That's for sure.
He's a nobleman from the Elundrian nation, and I don't know what this means. Maybe you guys know what this means, but my notes say he has Barashian texts and he knows some shit. That's what my notes say.
I think that's probably just referencing back to the blueprints and all that.
Well, apparently he knows some shit.
I don't know, it's just another mouth to feed.
I mean, if he's a nobleman, I'm sure he's got family or something. I'm just saying, if we leave him the frig here, like, then we have to friggin' come back for him if he ends up being useful. So we can just leave him at the pub where he's been the whole time and still not worry about him.
Yep, I mean that. Like I said, that's up to you if you bring him with you or not. But at this
I don't
point, you
know.
have a
You guys on that part.
well.
I say we bring him. He's been useful,
He's not
even
really
in this
useful, but
useless
he
type
is.
of
Why would
dead
we leave
weight.
Merrick hasn't weighed in yet.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Are we
it
in
is
character
important,
talking or out of character talking?
important stuff.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he could
He's
be
kind of
useful.
important. You could always just try to find a way to take the rest of his money, at least.
I like your thinking.
We could all be set for life.
Of course, Zell likes the thinking that
Zell's like,
Okay.
yeah.
I know how to get this guy's cash. Okay.
Well, I say we should hold on to the guy.
Well,
It'd be very nice to leave him.
He was gonna leave us bags.
he kind of looks at you all. I can't believe that. I get us out of here, and you guys are gonna leave me here?
The fuck you were gonna get us out of here.
Come on.
Aether grabs him, looks him in the eye, and says, I found the amulet in your pocket. You were gonna leave us. Drops him.
He falls into the snow, gets back up. No, here, no. Okay, I was gonna leave you,
No da.
but in my defense, I have a lot of money and influence, and I could be useful.
Stuffs a sock in his mouth. What say y'all?
I say do whatever.
Cockra.
I'll
Well,
take him. I'll watch over him.
You know, having a pet has a lot of responsibility. Stout Oak.
Yeah, this pet just also said it has influence and money, so it can take care of itself. I'll just make sure that it can survive until it can do so.
Oh, you might want to teach him how to sit and roll over.
Definitely, he could use some of that.
We'll give him daily sermons.
That's. I think I hear a puppy dog. Come on.
Well, I think you should listen to your new master, Stout Oak.
He kind of looks at Stout Oak. I appreciate you and the elephant speaking up for me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, keep that in mind because it doesn't seem like you have a lot of friendlies. So don't screw it up.
Pull a collar and a leash and throw it out of my pocket and throw it over to a Stout Oak. There you go.
By the way, those rings on Zell's fingers, those look awful familiar.
Yeah, you might not want to keep that line of thinking if you want to, keep your hands or life.
Very well then. He kind of follows you towards the portal that Bags has open.
We going through?
Come on, guys. It's not going to last too much longer, especially if all of you.
Oh, go through the portal.
I head first. Pew!
Steve and Irish go along as well.
Zell jumps through.
What about you, Taji?
Come
This
on, I
one-
have to be the last
At least one go
one.
through.
Going through.
Okay, and Taji did too, right?
Si, senor.
Okay. All right.
Anyone see Merrick?
Everybody goes
Merrick.
through except Merrick and Zell.
Zell
I
already
muted my
got
mic.
through.
That's what I did.
Zell did.
Mute mic and jump through portal.
Merrick has taken a vow of silence.
Okay, so Merrick goes through.
Very good.
All right, that's everybody. I won't be able to use this for a few days. And Bags jumps through.
Okay. So if everybody's through, okay, you show back up in the same place that you were before, but folks are no longer where you had left them. That's Darius, isn't it? Okay. I need him. That's okay. Okay. Okay, Merrick, where the heck are you? I don't see you on here, but I'll drop you in. Nope, you're in there. Boop. I gotta get the pixie over by you. Blipsy. Okay, you guys pop through the portal. Those that were there once are no longer there. It's just you and Stelios. And, well, Steve and Irish are there, too. I can't get Irish's token in here. I'm just going to pull one in here. They weren't here to play characters tonight, and that's okay.
Where should I drop my token?
Wherever you feel is clever, my friend.
Guess I'll just put it right here next to this.
So
Whatever
we're
that is.
Base, right? Correct?
What?
We're back at the base.
Yeah.
All right. Zell goes searching around, trying to look for Aether's mother. Where is that son of a bitch?
She left.
Oh,
He's looking around the corner and everything.
I will make that Irish for right now.
Taji's gonna stand in the corner down there and strum his lute.
Oh wait, no, there's Irish. Ah,
Stout Oak will go get a nail and go stand down with Taji.
all right. So
Give him a nail too. We'll get
all
to
right. Okay.
wait for them to finish strumming.
Okay. I'm gonna take you to a larger version here soon, but I want to know where everybody's heading to because you're in the food storage room right now. If you remember,
Well, is probably
kitchen.
gonna search for Maggie and see if she knows any more what's going on.
Okay.
Aether's probably gonna go get something to eat.
Bags will probably join Aether
Okay.
for some food too.
All right. Well,
Taji looks at Stout Oak and says, "This one thanks you for the ale, my friend."
I guess Merrick will follow
No problem,
Zell.
Taji.
okay. You all follow Taji. This is your first time with them in their world. Same with the Dragonborn. They're kind of looking around. Nothing seems too crazily different. Um, However, as you start to kind of walk around a bit, you realize that this place is much larger than you had thought. I'm going to have you guys replace your characters in just a moment. I need to grab the Players tab here, move you guys to here. Bam.
Whoa!
Whoa! Alright. Whoops. Forgot to put in the last Legion. Ha!
I'm seeing the light. Am I dying, man?
Blinded by the light. You want to come over to the middle section where the storage room is. Here, I can actually take you all there. Bing! How's that?
Wow.
Oh, so you made a big map, did you?
I did. I found out a way to do it with Arkenforge and Roll20. What?
Oh, so you were
All right,
playing, were
so
you?
we're
I was. I'll have to teach you
are
guys some skills.
we not in that room anymore, or what's
You
going on
may
with
leave that room if you wish.
that?
Haha, there's the characters I needed.
We'll
Yes,
wait and see what everyone else does.
I'm on the right layer. Okay, this guy needs to go up here. And there's that, and there is Lady Kazar. Okay.
Where did you go, Aether?
That's what I'm wondering where I went. My Hero
You
Forge character's somewhere.
you may place them where you would have gone. I assume no one's leaving the tavern area yet. There's Maggie.
So we're back at Cocker's watering hole.
Yep, you guys are at Cocker's watering hole.
Bill, as a
Maggie.
note, I'll be keeping an eye on Max just to make sure he's
Yeah.
not trying to slink away or whatnot.
Maggie would be in the office. Hold on. There it is. Bing. All right. The front office.
This is her office.
Yeah. The bottom floor of the tower. Yep. You guys are heading there.
That's
All
where
right.
Zell.
All right.
Eric said he was coming along.
Okay. There's the tavern. That's where most of you are. Some of you left because you know where you're going, and went to Maggie's office. Now, for those of you at home who are joining us as a new viewer, Maggie is their administrative assistant slash lady who hires, fires, and keeps everything together while they're gone. She runs the facilities. She hires people for the team, etc. And she's kind of got a Joyzy accent. She's a Joyzy girl.
And a thing for Zell.
She does have a thing for Zell. We all hear you, Stan Lee. My little dachshund's name is Stan Lee, and he believes that he needs to be heard tonight too. So apologies for him. Yes, we know. Oh, he's my luck dragon. All right.
Pet him till he purrs.
Okay, we love you, buddy. All right. So this is Cockra's watering hole. This tavern and kitchen. It is owned by Cockra. She maintains and ensures that those here are working efficiently. Um, so I was told here that we have a few folks getting food. I will say that Lady Kazar is still in the building. She is sitting at the table here. Okay. And having a discussion with another dark elf. I guess she's not a dark elf, but she's talking to one. All right.
Which Lady Kazar?
Yes. Your mother.
The mama.
Just making sure it's not Auntie.
Yeah, no, it's not Auntie.
Not a mama.
No, it is your mother. It is your Masha.
It's
She's
on
still
Martha.
there. All right. So, you guys are getting something to eat. Taji, you're playing the lute with Stout Oak, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Akra is like standing on top of a table with a mug of ale, and she's regaling the entire bar with everything that happened in Icewind Dale. She's like, and then all the snow and stuff, and then there are like these little creatures, and they're named after rappers, and like she's just going on about it.
Oh, Biggie and Tupac. You're telling
Yeah,
everybody about them.
did they stay behind?
Biggie and Tupac, they did. They did stay behind. They wanted to help fend off the dragon and win some merit for their kind. But yes, Cockra, you're able to jump on top of the bar and wave your mug around and tell the tale, and the dwarves in the bar are excited to hear it, and they kind of pay more attention to you, and everybody's excited to hear your tale about how you helped save an entire village of people. We knew our girl Cockra could do it. If anybody could, it would have been Cockra. People throwing their ale into the air and swashing out of their mugs.
Business cards are coming out of her sleeve, and she's like, yes.
All right. Lots of cards floating around. Goodness there.
Love
Um,
stories.
what's that?
Said Cockra loves to tell stories.
Well, she's good at it, that's for sure. And then I take it that Steve and Irish would be heading with you to the main office, Zell, for input for employment. Is that correct?
I guess so.
Yep. I thought you guys were taking them with and giving them purpose in another land.
I can do. I guess we can do that. Yeah, I kind of forgot about them.
Yeah, they are kind of hanging out outside, waiting on the word to see where they're kind of gonna fit in.
I hand them after I, I told Maggie that there's a couple new guys. She hands me applications, so I give them 2 applications and tell them to wait.
Okay. Amazingly, they kind of look at you. Huh?
What?
Our native language is spelled the same way here as it is in our own land.
What a coinkydink.
Huh. Walks away with their applications. They go to sit down. Some shade to fill them out. They look pretty content with their little goblets of wine and their little leg bones of meat. They're pretty pleased with themselves. And it's warm here.
Yeah, that place sucked.
Yeah, it was sucky. So, Maggie kind of looks at you. Well, it's about time you get back. We've had a lot going on here. Are you okay? She kind of pats you down a little bit. Zell, you okay? Are you okay, dear sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm okay. So what the hell did that bitch do anything while we were gone? How long were we gone?
You folks were gone at least 2 weeks. We've been mounting up and calling out. We've got the Phoenix franchise guys. They've been out now, and they're seeing if they can rally any troops to our aid.
They're still
Um,
alive?
oh yeah, yeah. In fact, we expect any day now that we're going to get a Raven giving us more information.
I thought they had died by now.
You guys hear, like, off in the distance, it's like, I thought Team B was dead.
No, dear, they're not dead yet. They're a pretty tenacious pack of little son of a guns. And that rune wind only uses the sending stone when absolutely necessary. He's not like you folks.
I don't think we use the sending stone.
Yeah, you guys have a sending stone. Cocker's got it.
Yeah,
I've got a sending stone, but I don't think we actually use it until she calls us.
Right. The only time you use it's when she calls you, but Cocker calls her quite a bit.
So give me the lowdown what actually happened here these past 2 weeks.
Well, okay. So Lady Kazar, we talked her into doing some things on her side of the border, if you know what I mean. She was able to get through under the underdock, and so what we did was we made a pact with them. And what they're going to do is they're going to operate on their side to disrupt supply lines and try to stop the Varashians in any way, shape, or form. Sabotage. And again, disruption of supply lines. So they've actually supplied troops on their side to go ahead and take care of that problem. They're going to spring from the underdock and operate in the evenings when they are more comfortable. Now, as for the city of Aes, man has sent. Excuse me, dear. All kinds of craziness going around while you've been gone. So, the city of Man has sent to you a small force of troops to help in the mountain ranges to clear out any passages that might need clearing. And then the Eldrian nation is sent a couple of battalions, but they're going to be sending more troops and have sent more troops already to the Alice Lake. Alice Lake. However y'all want to pronounce that, that's fine with me. I don't get into all that. So those big hunks that you sent outside, they're new applicants, huh? Is that right?
That is right there. They
Set
said
it
they
down,
wanted to
sweetheart.
do things and they wanted to get out of the frozen hellhole.
So where exactly did you end up? I
A
take
frozen hellhole.
you give her the story. And, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh my, that sounds crazy. Hi, Merrick. How are you, sweetheart? She's Merrick's in the back there.
Yep, I'm doing all right.
Oh, and where's your little pixie friend at?
Uh,
You,
I'm not sure.
Well,
Might
all
be
right
eating.
then. She says, well, I've got to get to some paperwork here. We think we might have found another one of those books that you guys are going to need. I'll get back with you about that more later. But For now, we know we've got all 6 swords back, right? You didn't leave any in that other place, did you?
I have mine with me. They better not have left any of them.
Oh, dear God, you telling me you left some behind? Oh, Odin himself would be jumping up and down, and there'd be lightning flashing every damn place if I didn't take care of you. Where's Kakra? She'll take care of this.
Well,
Zell,
she's having some fun.
you better be happy that you got a hammer on your team. Otherwise, you wouldn't get nowhere. You hear me? Zell, you're a bum. But I like you. You're such a sweetheart. Jeez. You sure you're not hurt at all?
Get away from me. And Zell will leave.
All right.
It looks like you need a drink, Sal. Let's go.
Yeah, she looks like she's working on some paperwork. It looks like she might even be working on a little mapped area. Not too specific on what the mapped area is, but looks like she may be working on a little mapped area there.
Okay.
All right. It is a little bit into the evening as you leave the office. You do see a very well lined group of troops doing what appears to be their evening exercises. In the front seems to be bigger guys, a couple of warriors, few paladin looking guys, druidish like guy, wizard, uh, and they seem to be fitted a little differently than the other troops. There's about 8 of them that look fitted differently. Perhaps they're officers, you know, something of that nature.
So those guys are like the army that so-called came to help.
This is the contribution from the city of Man. They're all men.
Are they all manly men like Stelios?
No, they're not manly men like Stelios. They're more like soldiers that have been classically trained. Stelios is like a beefcake.
Are they in tight tights?
They are in tight tights. They are in tight tights with armor over top.
Oh, so they have clothes. Okay.
They roam around the plains looking for fights, apparently.
All right.
All right. So, yes, there are definitely troops outside from the city of men lined up. Where are you headed? Show me which direction where the Dragonborn are staying behind to deal with Maggie.
I guess head into back in the tavern, or
All right.
just to chill for a moment. That I get to somebody else so they can take the spotlight.
Okay. Zell pops in and kind of quietly sits down.
Guess I'll
Mhm.
meander my way over to the main hall in there then.
Okay. Stout Oak?
I'll grab some food and then go out to Maggie.
Okay. Hitting up Maggie.
You know,
Okay. She does end up making her way into the pub, so she is seated when you make it out. If you wish to sit with her, she's in the back here.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. She's
What?
she's
What a strange way you talk.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Are you friends with Stout Oak here? You friends? Hello, dear.
Yes, we've met.
Yes, I talk a little different. I'm from the south side. It's okay. My name's
Taji
Maggie.
just grooms himself.
This is
Ah,
Taji. We met him through the portal there.
yeah, you don't see
Icewind
many of
Dale.
his type at all.
I aim to be legendary adventurer like Dries Doerden.
Yes,
Well,
like,
Have Have you heard of this Dries Doerden?
no, I'm sorry, I can't say that we have around here. Perhaps you could regale us with some of the tales.
So I pull my lute out and I begin to sing you a ballad of Dries Doerden.
Oh, Cockra? Sounds
Hmm.
like we might have a bard off.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there once was a drow with a panther, and he saved Icewind Dale.
He's he's singing along. Amateurs. No, um, yeah, everybody seems to be having a good time. They're talking, whatnot. Um, as the night goes on, people are drinking a little more, um, having a good time, having a good time, and eating, merriment, what have you. And about three-fourths of the way into the evening, Maggie kind of stands up and asks that the outer doors be barred, for what she has to speak of is of the utmost of importance and are only for the ears of the company. She steps up onto the bar herself with
Taji,
Kakra.
Taji gets up as if to walk out of the room.
Oh, dear, if your friend's a stout oak, you can stay. You're all right there, dear heart. I like you. You gotta quit
Ah,
licking yourself in public, though. It's unbecoming, sweetie. Besides, you're gonna get a hairball. Oh, Kakra, that's who I wanted to see. Let me ask you a question. Did all these assholes bring back their swords?
Um.
We
Yes.
will. Okay.
She says with a little question mark. Yeah.
Stelios kinda puts his sword into the floor a little bit. Yeah, we brought him back. Oh,
Hawk
Mr.
brandishes
Attitude.
her sword and goes, "Swords unite!"
You could have left him
She puts her
in the
swords away.
ice and brought his sword back. He kind of looks at her.
well, unfortunately, Maggie, we fed him and he keeps following us around.
I don't know, kind of like him. He breaks things.
She clears her throat. folks, folks, I've asked you all to come here tonight for a specific reason. Oh, calm down there, Snookums. Jeez, oh, peace. Excuse me, just a minute, sweethearts.
Walk everywhere with him.
That's how it goes. That's just how it goes. You know, when you have little puppy dogs like that.
And suddenly there's a disturbance at the door.
Hawker's like, "Get out! Private meeting!"
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the dog's caretaker. So she clears her throat. I've asked you all here specifically tonight for this special meeting. And as you look around the room, you can see dignitaries from AIS, Eldrion. You can see dignitaries from Brockton. You can see dignitaries from Pequeña, dignitaries from Malaysia. Um, I mean, there are folks from every kingdom on the western side of the mountains. Um, and she says, the misled moguls have done a really good job of funding this corporation. Um, and because of that, we might actually be able to mount and have a mounted defense on what it is we're looking to do. It is true, we have the 6 swords. People are talking. You hear some grumbling under breath. Their uh, rumor mill is kind of perking up. You can hear, I heard that they killed dragons to get it. Oh, I heard that Kakra smote 1,000 goblins to get a hold of hers. All right, and so the rumors keep kind of floating around. As now, calm down, calm down, calm down. Now listen, we might have the 6 swords, and that's fine. But the problem we're running into here is that we need the books to cast the spells with the swords to open the doors. Send all the damn troops you want, but unless you can get over the seas, unless you can get through the air, we're not doing anything. So, I've been working very hard to find out what specifically was done to get these spells in this book. And what I found out is that we're going to have to get an ink specifically from the Underdark. And then we need a wizard, which Aeus has been so wonderful to provide. Thank you. They kind of tip their goblets. To scribe the spell on 6 new parchments. And then we need our Eldrian brothers and sisters to read the spells in Old Elvish tongue while the swords are put into place. Only then will the gates open, and we will be able to make our first attack. Lady Kazar, I assume your people are already put in place? The remnants of the Nialo clans have been placed in position, and we believe that we'll be able to quickly win over the Varash and become their allies, so to speak, thus rendering us non-threatening and allowing us to sabotage and move quietly among their ranks. Very good. You remember our part of the deal? Aye. Aye, the dwarves. Aye, the halflings. Well, the humans. Aye. The
The
lady.
blipsy. Yeah.
Well! Sorry, Merrick. Sorry, I'm getting excited. uh, then it's agreed. Lady Kazar stands up. The empire on the island will belong to the Khazars. The Varashian Empire will no longer be in the hands of the royalty at that point, right? We won't need your help to secure the main islands. So once we've pushed them back that far, my people will deal with the rest. She sits back down. Oh, and as for Mordred, kill him. She sits back down, drinks from her goblet. Well, that's one for killing Mordred. Not really into the whole death penalty thing, but okay, whatever. She she says, but unfortunately, moguls, Phoenix franchise is going to be busy there in the south and in the west, trying to secure us some allies before this thing goes down. Um, and well, the other buddies there are probably going to be the task force I put together to handle some of the jobs I've got that still need to be done here. Um, so, gonna need you to go into the Underdark and hunt for some ink. But don't worry, we're gonna send a wizard with you.
Mordred.
Oh hell no! Who said that? She's
No,
looking
but
around
yes.
the room.
Talking out
Thank
of
you.
character.
I have a helper tonight, by the way. Those at home, I have a helper. He's 5 and thinks that he's the best secretary ever. Thank you. It is good that I have paper, yes. All right, so moving forward, she says, so we're going to need you to go under the mountain. Um, Bags, you can get them there, right?
Them under the mountain.
Yeah. You could get them to the old dwarven stronghold, right?
I mean, using my device.
Yes.
We need some time here because we just used the living shit out of it. Just getting ourselves back. It needs at least another day of the charge.
Well, I know that I know that you've all been very busy and that you probably need a little rest and you probably want to visit some of the local shops now that we've been intaking merchandise. You might find something useful. Um, Other than that, we have extended the library as well. So there is that. The library, as it were, we've actually dedicated and named the Memorial Library of Oren-Nackle, or the Oren-Nackle's Memorial Library. So your comrade will always be remembered here at Felgrath Tower. Uh, and we've made some improvements to your rooms. You might not want to take Mr. Taji into those rooms there. I believe they belong to all of you anyways, but the catskin rug may not go over well. um, you have,
I'm sure.
Did I hear that by chance?
yeah, you did. The
Cat skin rug.
Over here, there, Taji Paul Swift guy. They're not sentient here. The only ones that sentient are the big ones, and trust me, the big ones are interesting characters. I believe one of these days you'll probably run into Tiark Ironmane. Whew, talk about a man. Whew, Zell.
What?
Got some competition.
Zell needs to stay. I have to have him help me with some paperwork.
Right. Conquer elbows whoever standing next to her.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Zell do paperwork?
Steve French kind of gets up from the back table and walks up to Maggie with his ranger girlfriend. She's right, Zell. We got a little bit of work we got to do. Got to do a little trailblazing.
Maggie,
Yes, sweetheart. How you doing there, Aether?
quick question. Did you ever find anything out about Marcus Fox?
Marcus Fox. Marcus Fox. Refresh my memory, dear. Check my files.
He was a thief in Elasia that helped us.
Marcus Fox. Let me. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Come by the office before you go on your journey. I got something for you that I think you're going to like.
Okay. Is
Maggie,
Aether
go ahead.
is Aether being summoned by her mother or anything?
Your mother is kind of giving you a look of disdain. Not,
Yeah, I'll stay away.
yeah, not of anger, but you know that she's something has her irked.
Yeah, not going anywhere near that.
Raven.
Maggie, we also need to draw up a contract for Max to sign here. He's graciously accepted to put his full political and financial weight behind our endeavor.
Is that so, Mr. Alundra? I was wondering when you was going to come fully on board. Well, listen, we'll make sure that your estate's taken care of and that the lawyers liquidate anything that you might have that needs to be put forth for the business, right? Your assets will be fine here, and we're going to take good care of you.
Isn't
She,
that right, Max?
uh, Steve French kind of takes him by the hand. Yeah, I'll show you where the contracts are.
Thank you, dear. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So, by all means, feel free to shop a little, take a look around a little, see what's going on in Felgrath Tower. We're currently building a few more buildings, trying to get some more residents in here. We need a blacksmith, so if you're in town and there's any young apprentices, we need to recruit a blacksmith. We need two carpenters, and we actually, Raven, we could use a priest.
Mhm.
If you could find one that you find or deem worthy, we could use a priest. We're starting to get the chapel idea going here. So, yep, there's some side hustle for you. Need a couple carpenters, a blacksmith, and a priest. So, hey, it sounds like the beginning of a joke.
Do
But
they
just
walk to the bar?
they do. They walk into a bar. The
They walk into Cockro's watering hole.
they
How did the carpenter finally build something, or they just build out a character?
well they they all walk into a bar. The fourth guy ducks. That's all right. All right. So yeah, you're there's still the pool and exchange on the second floor of the tower, where people come to trade goods, services. There's a few folks up there that take in all the inventory and let it go all out. You guys do have a permanent 10% discount on anything you find at the shop.
Woot
Um,
woot.
so you're good there. And I do know that you folks had some gold that you wanted to spend, right?
Sure.
I don't know. Is it Max's gold?
Well, I know that somebody was keeping track of all the money, and it's probably not a bad time to divvy it up and figure out what money's going where.
It was not Kakra.
Well, you guys have a couple more weeks before you have to pay uh, head office anything, so.
Scout Oak didn't shoot.
Yeah, I should have a list. Yeah. So, Zell, do you want us to divvy it up, or do you just want me to give a rough estimate of what people have to play with?
Mm, let's make it easier to just give them that rough estimate to play with. Honestly,
Kakra standing
probably
there.
easier.
Let's
Well,
see, Kakra standing there in her blue sparkly dress still with her, uh, long braided hair wig. And she's like, yeah, I think I need some new clothes since we got back from, the cold place.
You may. You may.
Sparkly blue dress.
We got 6 people, including bags needed to divvied up between.
It's true.
So looks like everyone has roughly 10,000 gold to play with.
That's no drop in the bucket.
And it's we can go over that because that's not including Electrum. That's just our gold that we have on hand and in the bank.
And that's if you want to spend it. You know, that's up to you guys. It's
Now Merrick's saving his for retirement.
Taji will gladly take a reward for saving group.
I love it. It's great.
But when you spend it, you need to let me know so I can detract it.
But of course.
All right. Well, everybody, I guess I have to say we shall all meet up. Let's give it, what's midday now?
Hmm.
We meet in a day and a half and start. So we have a day and a half of rest.
Yup.
That gives enough time for us to sit back, relax, eat, shop,
Heal. Yeah.
shit done.
Yep.
You guys are dismissed.
Yep. There you go. You're on R&R, folks. All right. So we've got folks that are out here doing some shoppy type stuff. What are we looking for anything specific, folks? Are we trying to what are we doing?
Cocker needs new clothes.
New clothes, okay?
Cocker
New clothes
loves.
are cool. All right, Cockra's out buying new clothes, not new armor, just new clothes, right?
Yeah, just new clothes.
Okay.
You like this montage of Cocker like trying on clothes and like a dressing room and like cool hats and
The
little
best things in life,
boas and
you can give them to the birds and bees. Cockra want the money.
Merrick
Oh.
will be doing the same because he doesn't have armor.
yes.
Okay. Oh, so you guys are out shopping together, going to the equivalent of the Starbucks.
Yeah, because the only thing Merrick can do is buy new clothes. He doesn't get armor.
Get a butter
Cocker
beer.
and Derek are like judging each other's like clothes as they try it on the thing, and they're like, "No, that's not you, sweetheart."
All right. Zell, Raven, Taji, Aether.
I want
Aether's
to
gonna,
Oh.
go
you
ahead.
know, Aether's gonna silently go over to Stout Oak when there's a quiet moment and say, "I want to send a few things to my daughter in secret."
Okay.
You know, just tell me the amount you want to withdraw or whatever.
About 2,000 gold.
Uh, Joe, I assume for like the bank withdrawals,
Yeah.
we just appropriate representative of the company signs a piece of paper basically saying, you know, this is a writ for good for whatever amount.
Yep. Yep. She would just need to take it to the
Yep.
cashier's
So
office or what have
I'll
you.
write out a writ for 2,000 gold for withdrawal from Misled Mogul's account, First Knox National Dwarven Bank.
Yep.
Sign it.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
How about it?
Yep. This is the Dwarven Bank there. All right. Anybody else?
And Taji will go now. I want to explore my new surroundings.
All right, Taji. As you
And
Mhm.
go for it.
as you walk around, Taji, um, you see outside the Alasian nation has sent. Well, you don't know them, but they've got a huge flag that's got a cog with a pistol and a sword in front of it, and it says Alasian nation in common um, on the signs for their camp. You can see that they've got several airships landed out in the courtyards. There's about 6 airships and about twice as many men that you see here. Um, Here at the top. Oop, so we'll zoom you here.
I'm gonna walk up and interrupt their formation. looks
What's
like
that?
they're in looks like they're in formation. I'm gonna walk up and interrupt whatever's going on.
All right, now load your guns up. Make sure everything's cleaned out right. We're gonna do a shot. We're gonna do a shot in the air here just to make sure that.
Excuse me.
Who the hell
Good
are
friend.
you?
My name is Taji Swiftpaw.
Okay.
I just want to say good luck and we all get our glory soon, like Trist Doerden. Yes.
Yes, like that guy. But wait. Go back to what you're doing, troops. What are you?
Ah, I am Tabaxi. You never seen a Tabaxi?
What you? I thought maybe you were like a beggar, but like a Leonin.
Ah,
I'm so,
Leon.
yeah, you know, lion people.
I don't know lion people.
Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. You could have fooled me, buddy.
Taji sits down and starts licking the inside of his leg.
Okay. I've got a little guy here who wants to go inside. I'm gonna run him
Oh,
in real
don't
quick. Go
don't
ahead.
mind me. Carry on, guys.
He looks really weirdly at you, but he continues to instruct his troops on how to clean their rifles. Let me run this little dude in. I'll be right back. Ooh, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. If you guys want to plan anything out or have any ideas, what I can tell you is that you're going into the Underdark. So if you don't have like night vision and stuff, you'll want to get stuff that lets you see in the dark, what have you. I'll be back.
Ha ha to all the humans.
Do they make dark vision goggles?
That's what I was
There's
gonna ask.
there's magical items that can give you dark vision, like a
I
cat's
think
eye circlet. And
I think I know where my
Imagine ring
10K is
stuff.
going.
There's like potions you can buy too that can do that too.
That might be easier and cheaper.
Potions and scrolls.
No, I don't see it written.
10,000 to play with. If you can find a magical item that has that, you can afford it. Um, and Bags will probably go shopping for clothes with you too, Kakra.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for being patient with me for a minute. He's just getting a little impatient with me. Okay, so yeah, you're able to go around Felgrath Tower, look around. As you can, like I said, you can see that there are troops mounting up in the area. They are setting up camps. Looks like they're there for the long haul. This is the beginnings of what looks like a military campaign, folks, and it's centering around your tower. So for those of you who are going around the area, there's definitely militaristic flavor in the air. Your airship is docked at the tower, and the Dwarven Dozen seem to be very at home with a lot of the Elasian technology. They're kind of teaching your other dwarves how to use some of it, how to operate some of it. I do have a list of the dwarves too, whoever's in charge of personnel. Don't
Alright.
anybody jump all at once.
That was Maggie.
It was Maggie, but she can't keep track of 3 groups personnel. You guys are gonna have to put somebody in charge of that.
Sounds
I'm
like
guessing we'll have to get Maggie's sister.
I thought I was just gonna
Haji.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, Taji. Taji's new.
Hey, new guy.
Put him in charge of the personnel.
Hey, I'm still outside licking my leg.
He's very
Yeah,
clean.
Cause he's a cool bard. See, looking his leg.
Gonna get a hairball.
What is it with our bards? One licks its leg. One has a tail that thinks on its own.
Jesus, it's the tail.
Class.
The 2 of them
Hey.
in the Phoenix franchise. We have 2 in the Phoenix franchise as well.
Just be glad I'm not like a normal cat and I don't show everyone my butthole.
Yet.
So, is anybody else
Noah.
In the middle of battle. Yeah.
is anybody else doing anything with their money?
Um,
I got a list of stuff.
Okay.
So I need to go visit our dwarves from the teapot, find out how our brewery's doing.
Okay. Like I said, the teapot is docked up top. The dwarves that you've left in charge of the kitchen are actually cooking up ham and turkey right now for the entire crew. And they heard you would come back, so they're setting you a table as well. The brewery is coming along. Um, the brew is not quite there yet. Got about another 2 weeks before they're ready to harvest anything or pour anything.
Well, we need Cocker's Gruel to be up and running here.
Oh crap! That as far as that's concerned, they do have a couple of test samples for you and Cocker this evening.
All right.
Wait,
I'll take those 2 bottles or whatever they are.
All right.
And then, if they need anything purchased, or if they have any intel on, you know, happenings that are worthwhile to know, or if they're aware of any blacksmiths, priests, or carpenters that have any leads that they might know where they would be.
Well, he says we've got a few of those in the group here, but my assumption is you kind of want us on the boat here, boss, not gallivanting around the town. I mean, if
Yeah, these would be stationed at Felgrath. So,
well,
well, you may assist them, or they might assist you. They would be stationed here.
we're dwarves. We've got brothers, of cousins, of uncles, of nephews. We'll find some people for you, but it might need to give us a hand though to get some of them come along. But
What do you mean come along to grease the wheels, or
yeah, we might have to go pick them
to
up.
pick them up from long range? Okay. Well, I see several airships here. I'll just have a strong word with Maggie.
There we are.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm looking online and it says a small, hold on, 3-room house costs roughly 1,000 gold piece.
Okay.
And I buy myself a little cottage.
In the town?
Yeah, in this town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Taji's abode.
Raji's
Just
box.
a moment. I gotta
There's
load up
actually a
the
whole bunch of
Arkenforge
prices.
toolkit here.
Says
Well,
says you can buy a castle with 250,000 gold.
since we were just doing a night of getting back to Agrosia, getting your feet back on the ground, seeing what's going on in the world right now, which is essentially mounting up for war, I am sending you guys on a quest that to a well, you'll hear in a moment. But I'm sending you on one more quest before I send you over the mountains, so to speak. I want to get Phoenix franchise caught up and yeah, get them caught up. Sorry, it's loading right now. It likes to load because I've got so much awesome stuff in here. Dude, Arkenforge is such a baller
Like,
software.
Awesome, like Mr. Torg, like explosive awesome.
It's awesome. So,
Ooh, actually, 1,500 gold for a farmhouse.
there you go. I'm loading up right now so you can claim one.
Farmhouse and a mule.
You would like a
And
mule.
and that is all I want, good friends.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can actually buy a decent horse now if you guys want. I know you have work horses, but you can actually buy like your Clydesdale, Dragonborn worthy mounts now if you want. They do have them in town. You do have a stable.
Oh, is there someone I can pay to charge my fiddle again?
Yeah, there is a wizard in town from the city of Aeus. He would gladly do that for a grand.
A grand?
He's traveling.
Fine.
All right, he'll do it for 800, just because you got a nice looking tail.
I wink at him.
He's a little weird. He's a little weirded out by that. He was only trying to be complimentary, and now he's intimidated. So he'll do it for
The tail
7.
is like shaking it.
he's, he's a little intimidated. He'll do it for 7.
Okay.
All right. Oh shit. All right. So you're going for a farmhouse in Felgrath. Are you going for one of the ones that's being built right now, or are you going for one that's already ready to go?
It can be in the process of getting built.
Okay. That one I'll let you get for a grand since it's in the process. That'll
Cool.
also
And
give you an opportunity to. Now this is all of Felgrath Tower here. Okay, this is the entire Felgrath Tower. See the large uh, landing platform here, and then they've got a secondary landing platform here, and that's actually where, yeah, that's where the airship's parked. See?
Yep.
Okay. So now, that's Zell's house over here. That big ass place.
Where
Zell has a manor.
is it on the Roll20?
No, it's on the stream. Here, I'll share my screen real quick. Screen share. What? Okay. See it? That's his house.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, he's got himself a nice big house. He
Yeah,
cleared it out. It was haunted, and
I'm gonna do
He
some
had a little
farming.
help.
Yeah.
Someone's got to grow all the barley for you guys' brewery, right?
right. So you want to build it out here somewhere then?
Little farmhouse, maybe some cheap farm equipment, like a cart or
Okay.
cart and a horse or something.
All right. We'll get you a farm. We'll get you some farmland there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right. I will make sure to get you a plotted area. That grows the town even more. Okay, so back to the lecture at hand. Let's close
The,
out it.
the other thing Raven wants to do to
Huh.
this half day is go find Mary Higgins.
Oh, okay. Mary's very happy to see you back.
Buy her some food, sit down, have a chat with her, see how things are doing.
She says things are really well. She's really excited about the fact that it looks like more folks are taking roots in the area. She kind of strokes your beard a little bit when you're sitting down eating your food. She's really into you today. She's, flirting with you a little bit. She's really excited that, again, more diverse communities moving in here. She says some of the soldiers are even thinking about staying after the war in this area and staking out a plot of land. So it sounds to me like you folks are building quite the community here, too. I'm very impressed with that. She twiddles one of the beads in your beard.
That's a bit forward there,
Oh,
isn't it,
I'm
Mary?
I'm so sorry, dear. I'm so sorry. She backs up. I don't know what come over me. She gets your soup and
Blushes.
puts it down and blushes a bit and backs away. Well, you have yourself a good day, Mister Stoutoak. Now, Billy, you take good care of him. She walks back, very coyish. Um, and Billy, the hand, the the restaurant hand, the the hired help, so to speak, is there ready to assist you with whatever you might need. See all them shiny guns they've been bringing around, Mister Stoutoak?
Not yet.
Whew. Those Alasia guys, they got a lot of guns. That's what I think they call them. Guskets or something? Musket guns?
Sounds pretty close.
Yeah.
Briskets.
They're pretty impressive.
It's kind of like an arrow, but they go a lot farther and make a lot louder noise, kind of like a cannon, only in your hand. It's pretty cool, sir.
Mhm.
She pops her head out. Billy, mind your manners. Mr. Stoutoak came to eat, not talk with you. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
fine, Mary.
He kind of puts his head down, eats his bread, dips it in the broth.
Yeah, it's all right, Billy.
Just want to know more about the world. Mary's always telling me I can't know more than what I need to know. He's just muttering to himself a little. She she brings you a little gift on your way out as an apology. It's some lotion that will help you sleep a little bit better in the evenings. Helps with after long hikes and stuff. She apologizes again.
Not a problem, Mary. Thank you much for the gift and the hospitality. Come back when I can.
She thanks you again, and Billy carries your weapon to you and kind of puts it in your hands and thanks you, and always follows you out like he always does, kind of coattailing you a bit.
Thanks, Billy. Try not to grow up too fast.
Oh, I won't, Mr. Stoutoak, I promise. He runs back in real quick. I get part of the tip, right, Mary? Great. Awesome. I'm going to get a bullfrog. He's all excited. All right. That's that beard. That's what you get. Uh, so yeah, you're able to visit Mary, take care of that. Are you doing anything else while you're in town?
Not for that first half day.
Okay.
Other than trying to find Cocker at the end of the day to give her some of the Cocker's gruel.
Very good. Very good. Anybody else doing anything? Taji went and found a realtor.
Um,
Yes.
Bags went along with Cockra on doing that clothes shopping,
Okay.
and as they're shopping, he also throws out saying, "Oh, we should." I remember hearing something. We're going to a dark place. We probably should see if there is like potion of night vision or scrolls of night vision.
Okay. Well, there's definitely scrolls that can help with that. Whoops. Sorry about that. Pull up my list. All right. All right.
I think there's a spell you can use to get dark vision for like an hour.
Uh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there is. I'm trying to find stuff for those that don't have that spell.
Yeah. Yeah. Magic items. Hmm. Okay, there we go. That's a much better list. Well, it really likes me today. You find at the shop definitely some torches, so those are good. So you got those.
That's wait, I still actually have a lot of torch. I still have a few torches anyway.
Right.
Cockra has dancing lights.
That's true. She does. But I can understand the need for all of that. Okay. Okay. 5E. Yeah, you can find a scroll um, with the spell light.
Scroll spell light.
Yeah, it's just light. It's a cantrip. Um, Artificer, Bard, Cleric, Sorcerer, Wizard. Any of those guys have it in their spell list. But if you can read a scroll, then yeah, you touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Till the spell ends, the object shines bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet, so about 40 feet of light.
Yeah, and scrolls are only for one-time use, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I remembered. Okay.
Yeah, that's about for that and a scroll like that. Price on that's probably 50.
50? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because it's lighter than a torch, so there's some convenience to it. Yeah, 50.
How many do they have? Do they have more?
Roll a d4 for me, and that'll be how many they have.
Because I might want to buy extra for others. I got a 3.
They have 3. That's
I
3.
will buy all 3
Okay,
that you got. Because I'm pretty sure others might need it.
that's 3 hours worth of light. I'll actually, and with that being said, I think I'll extend the duration on that spell specifically um, for the magic item because 1 hour seems kind of. I'll make it 2 hours for the scroll. So we'll say that they were. Uh, yeah, we'll do 2 hours for the scroll. Just
Question
because
for the GM.
I'm GM ruling that because you're spending 50 gold on it. Torch lasts about an hour to 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah,
So could the arcane trickster write the scroll spell down on another piece of paper?
it's possible it would take you a little time, but you could do it. Hmm. Yep, yep.
Maggie, I need paper.
You'd have to cast the spell, do the ritual, and write the scroll. But yeah, yeah, it's possible. All right. Um, okay, and we can definitely look into that. All right, what else? Anybody else looking for anything specific?
Aether's going to the Dwarven Bank to do the transfer and probably sticking around in the library.
Okay. All
But
right.
I will be the second day, Joe. I'm assuming you want me to wait for that, though.
Yeah, just for a second. Taji, other than buying a house, anything else today? Taji? Swift Paul? I don't know if he can hear me.
Talking to some. Looks like he's talking to somebody.
I would assume that Merrick and Cockroach just buy the coolest outfit they can find.
I'm actually, you guys, you buy outfits that will give you, for the next, because they're new and fresh, for the next few days, they'll give you an extra +1 on all your charisma rolls.
Ooh, because our outfits are so fresh and so
Ooh.
clean.
Yeah,
Oh
you guys have the
boy.
latest fashions from AIS. Yeah, AIS's. Oh! All right. So, well, you never know. You might have to persuade somebody something, and those new flashy clothes might just do the trick. Might as well give you the
or
bonus. Little
or
bonus.
intimidate somebody.
That's true.
Easily done.
You bought the newest in torture wear. All right, what's that, Tristan? Taji, anything else?
Zell
Ready to go?
Zell's okay.
Zell will end up going shopping.
Okay.
He's gonna go and see if he can find a better studded leather armor.
All right.
See if there is any like Mastercraft ones or anything like that.
Okay.
And see he has some wiggle money to mess with.
All right.
If things are starting to spruce in town.
Okay. So
Oh,
you.
Barrick and Cocker have not only +1 charisma, fresh and clean outfits, but they are also matching.
Okay. Nice.
Well, mine's all black, so
Well,
Yeah.
Prestidigitation. Yeah,
Too much. Too much for
it's
me to
purple
do.
now.
it's the same outfit but different colors.
that's better. Like
Okay.
they're obviously matching, but they're different colors. Like you
Yeah.
can tell they're like the same outfit.
All
Yeah.
right, Zell. As you're walking around, there are two sets of armor that catch your eye. One of them um, has the symbol for Odin on the chest of it, on the chest plate of it, and it's leather. It's inscribed on it, and it's got like a little lightning bolt underneath the symbol. And then the other one, excuse me, has bunch of pockets on it. It's like leather armor with a bunch of pockets. And the guy looks at you and he says, "I've this armor with several pockets. It was traded last week. Pretty weird stuff."
Let's look into that several pocket one.
He kind of looks at you. "Here, let me see that dagger. Come on, let me see the dagger."
What? Oh, what that? Okay.
He puts the armor on and kind of buttons up the front of it. It's like a vest that fits very snug on him with some nice little over the arm sleeved pads, shoulder pads. And he takes the pocket and opens it and drops the dagger in, closes it back up.
What?
He opens it back up and shoves his whole arm down into the pocket and pulls the dagger back out.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Here, he takes it off and puts it down. He grabs the other little leather vest set up, kind of puts it on. And this one, he goes to move, and he's at the other end of the bar for the armor already. And he takes it off and puts it down. You run out of breath quick with that one. "Which one can I help you with, sir?" "They're both protect you a little bit better than the studded you're wearing, too. Guaranteed, or my name's not Morty."
So that last one you just swore just gave you a speed.
Yeah. Oh, here. By the way, here's my card. He hands you a little wooden card. It's got the Misled Moguls symbol up in the upper left-hand side, and it says Morty Jenkins on it.
Well, we'll go for that hidden pocket one.
All right. All right. Here. He
See any relation to Leroy Jenkins?
Actually, Leroy's my brother. He mans the weapons shop next door here. He hands you the envelope with it. Instructions. You're gonna want that. The guy that traded it in said you're gonna want the instructions.
All right.
Tristram, that armor costs 2,500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Tristram, you have a leather armor of pocketing. It is a studded leather armor +1. While wearing this armor, you can use an action to put anything into the armor's pockets, so long as the object fits into a 5-foot cube. You can also use an action to retrieve an object from the pockets when you are about to put something into the armor's pocket or take something out. It morphs so the pocket appears, then disappears after the object is put into the armor or taken out. Not so much with this one. There are 4 pockets on it. They don't appear and reappear. There are 4 pockets. Um, okay.
Cube, you said?
Yeah. Yep. 5-foot cubed. Yes. It's like back of a Volkswagen. Anyway. And then disappears after the object is put in the armor or taken out. The armor can hold 500 pounds, not exceeding a space of 64 cubic feet. The armor weighs 10 pounds regardless of its contents. If the armor is placed into an extra-dimensional space formed by a bag of holding, a portable hole, or something similar, or if one of those items is placed inside the armor of pocketing, both items are instantly destroyed, and a gateway to the astral plane is open, and I get to do whatever the hell I want with you. No. Sorry. And your ass is mine. No, the gate originates where the one item was placed in any other. Any creature within 10 feet is sucked through the random location on the astral plane, then the gate closes.
All right. Sounds like a worthy death.
Oh, no, you don't die. Maybe. We'll send
I
you to
know someone who
Avernus.
can get him.
We'll send his ass to Avernus.
He just You
I
just
am
get
Bear.
teleported. You get teleported to the Care Bear dimension.
Hello, I
A
am
bear
Boris.
is a bear.
That is not true. For I am Bear. Sorry. Okay.
Bears get hungry.
Is
No?
there anybody else looking for? No. Yeah, that'll cost you 2,500 gold pieces. It's a +1 leather armor of pocketing. So add 1 to whatever your AC was before if you're wearing standard studded leather. All right.
That's really all I could think of.
Anybody else looking for anything?
What day are we on?
It is now day 2. So Zoe, you had some things you wanted to do. Aether, you
Yep.
had some things.
Aether, go. You can go first.
If Zell tells me about the armor, I might go for the speedy one.
Mm. Yeah, there's armor that you can go and check out. Saw some pretty nice things. You look at it. You have all sorts of cool things there.
Yours was 2,500.
What kind do you? What kind of armor do you wear?
Studded leather.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw like another set there that would look pretty cool. Check it out. Yeah, it was rough around about two.
About between 2,000 and 3,000.
Mm-hmm. 3,000.
Okay. And
Is that that Morty Mort's store?
Yeah, it's at Morty Jenkins. Yeah, Morty Jenkins Armor Emporium, on the second floor of the tower.
Yes.
I'll go look at that and see if there's an artificer as well that might have dark vision goggle making kit.
There you go. Ow. Okay. All right.
So I'm presuming I might need more gold.
That's up to Stout Oak.
You got up to 10K. Took out 2K.
I'll take another 35.
Okay. The armor in question is a armor of speed, and like I said, it is leather. And so what it's going to do for you is it's uncommon. Um, it gives you a +1 to your AC, but then this armor gives you a +10 bonus to your speed. So if you were moving 30 feet, now you can move 40. If you were moving 40 feet, now you can move 50. And allows you to make a reaction 3 times per round. And this one costs you 2,800.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
3 reactions per round.
Yes. Yep. So you can do 3 attacks of opportunity, whatever. Yada yada. Potion quaffing, what have you. It's pretty badass for 8th level. Pretty cool.
Does it come with instructions too?
It does. All right.
Run if you're close to a cliff.
What else?
Well, I
do we
have Misty Step on top of that, so
All right. And then Stout Oak.
All right. I need rope and climbing gear,
Okay, you're able to find
bullseye
some.
lantern and oil, antidote potions.
Okay.
Preferably, at least 2 per party member. Since we're going into the Underdark, I'm assuming we'll hit some drowse and get poisoned and whatnot.
Okay.
Um,
The
also,
uh
I'm also looking for anything that might help us comprehend languages, because I don't speak Underdark. I'm assuming quite a few of us probably don't.
The cure poison potions will actually cost you about 800 gold pieces apiece. They're very, very rare. But uh, you had your team of brewers start working on it, and the materials, uh, and the priest, of course, on the ship. The materials cost about 800 per potion, and you were able to get about 5 of them. So if you want to spend the money on them, you can have 5. But they will cure poison like that. It will completely
Uh,
cure it. No disadvantage rules, nothing. You quaff it, it's cured.
is there? Can I roll my medicine to make sure that there's not a better way of making them,
Yeah,
less costly?
yep, you sure can. That's why you have it. How'd you do,
What
Parg?
did I get? I'm not on the right.
Nice, nice, nice. How did you do?
21.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're able to actually make them for 300 apiece, and you're able to get 6 of them. So 1800 instead.
And I'll share the tips with the brewers. Be like, hey, we're kind of at war.
Oh.
Don't price gouge. Use this information for the betterment.
All right, they say that they'll do so, and they'll spread the word along the camps, um, and they'll start.
Bless the Finrod.
Well, he says, Maggie's been looking for something for the new team to do. Perhaps they could go get the herbs that we need off the mountainside to make more of these potions.
Is there anything we find along the lines of understanding languages?
Well, you are looking specifically for something that'll let you understand languages.
Yeah,
Okay.
or more specifically, Underdark. If
Okay.
Underdark languages, if that.
Undercommon. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also looking for a shield that is additional bonuses to AC.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you can save your money if you want. I actually have the comprehend languages spell.
Nice. Taji shares that with you.
Okay. Well, let's see if there's still anything around, because it's not impossible that the group might get split up.
That's true.
Might need.
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay, hold on here. You find a couple of shields at the shop where Morty works. He's got one that's got, excuse me, a bladed edge shield. Um, he says you can attack with it, and you can, as a bonus action, to do slashing damage with the shield if you want. He's got that. He has the bursting shield, which he puts on the table very carefully. Whenever an enemy misses you by the amount of AC your shield confers or less, the shield knocks them prone of its own accord, dealing 1d4 bludgeon damage.
Are those just the standard +2 to AC? Do they have any bonuses past that?
These are all pretty much +2 shields.
How much were both of those?
The one that knocks people down is 3 grand. The other one, the bladed shield, is like 500 gold. It's not very much at all. Hold on just a second. I'm looking at uncommon shields. Okay. Uh-huh. He does lay one other shield out for you, and he says this one is uh, a very rare shield. We don't typically uh, put this out here for folks. Um, but if you're interested, I could sell this one. It's well, he throws the shield and it ends up coming back to his hand.
Okay, it will return to
Hmm.
the wielder's hand, basically.
Hmm. The last one.
Boomerang's shield.
Yep. He says,
How
I've
much
got some gadget type shields. I've got a spring loaded shield you might be interested in. I've
does that
got
one do? The spring loaded.
the spring loaded shield. It's made up of several parts that fold into a small bracer, offering no AC bonus when not in use. While it's in its form, you can transform and don the shield as a bonus action using a flick of your wrist. While deployed and donned in this manner, the spring-loaded shield is effectively identical to a mundane shield. After a spring-loaded shield has been deployed, you can fold it back to its normal form as an action. Anyone proficient with Tinker's tools can craft a spring-loaded shield using a regular shield and 15 GP worth of material components.
So it's like an Iron Man shield almost.
Yeah.
Kind of folds in.
Yep. And then the last one he has here, he says he didn't think you'd be interested in. He puts it down on the table, um, and it looks like it's got a set of little spiraling runes. And when I say spiraling, it looks like it's got smoke spiraling inside the runes. Um, it forms the image of a falcon contained within a storm on it. Uh, he says this here is the Zephyr shield. And he slides it across. He says, that'll be 6,000 if you want this.
What's it do?
He hands you the instructions. The shield has 5 charges and regains 1d4 plus 1 charges at dawn. If you hit with a melee weapon attack while wielding this shield, you can expend 1 charge and use your reaction to blast the triggering creature. The targeted creature with strong wind. The targeted creature must succeed on a saving throw DC 15 or be pushed 15 feet away from you. In addition, you can spend 3 charges to cast the spell Wind Wall. And Wind Wall essentially does 3d8 damage on a failed saved roll, and pushes them back. Yeah, and you can make the wall 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Can I roll my um, the skill to check its value?
Oh yeah, praise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just a roll insight?
Yeah.
23. Is it worth 6 grand? I think you said.
8 is what it cost. It's worth, and what you get?
23.
23. Oh yeah, its worth is definitely about 7,500. So he's making about 500 off of it.
And don't we get a discount
10%.
in Falground?
That's 800 off. 7,200. You could tell him it's worth 775. It's up to you what you want to try.
Well, I'm still in the shop. You could have me intimidate him.
That's true.
Um, all right. Well, say it's a deal. We'll let him make his little bit on the side,
I'll give it to
his
you for
markup,
72 with your
and
discount.
and then the last thing I'm looking for is uh, a ring or some kind of magical item that might increase um, speed or dexterity or like jumping or something like that. It's for a friend who I
Okay.
know probably isn't going to spend any money.
Okay. A ring or something that speeds you up. All right.
Like a ring of jumping or
Oh, I sent you that, by the way, Zoe. The link to that shield.
oh, awesome.
All right. Yeah, give me a second. All right. Yeah. As you're kind of perusing, you are able to find um, a ring of jumping.
Hmm.
Um, while wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell from it as though it was a bonus action at will, but you can only target yourself while doing so. And the jumps basically makes the creature's jump distance tripled until the spell ends.
All right. How much is that?
That will run you 1,000.
All right,
It's an
I'll
uncommon.
buy that as well.
All right. So you spend 8,200 total.
Um, actually, 10 grand on the dot with the antidote potions, the shield, and then that.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
by the way, Merrick, that ring's for you, so you might want to write that down.
Bought you a ring of jumping.
Ring of jumping. Oh boy.
Joe,
Oh
I
yeah.
found the goggles.
What goggles?
Goggles of night.
Okay.
It's an uncommon item.
What do they run?
Uh,
Let's see.
roll 20 doesn't say.
It's an uncommon item. They'd probably be about 1,500. 2,000. Easy.
Stout oak, I need a little more.
Another 1,000. Is that what it was?
Easily. Ooh, but yeah, you
Plus
could
my
buy those.
10% off.
That's true. So 900. So 1,800. Yep. That'll make you guys spend some of that gold you've been hoarding. Anybody else? Anything at all? Cocker, were you looking for anything while you were here?
Can I get an immovable rod?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. How many do you need?
I don't know.
Good choice.
I think they're so much fun.
Yep.
They're so useful.
They are 1,100 gold pieces.
I'll take two.
That'll be 2,200, ma'am. That'll be 2,200, ma'am. I lied. They're usually about 5,000 gold pieces.
I take it before he realizes his mistake.
Oh crap! Old Man Wings is gonna fire me. Old Man Jenkins is gonna have my ass.
Sign up for jobs at Cocker's Watering Hole. Yeah.
That's true. They can. An immovable rod can support up to 18,000 or 8,000 pounds before falling to the ground. If a creature pushes against it, it must make a DC 30 strength check to move the rod up to 10 feet in a single round. It's insane.
So did I spend 900 on the goggles
1,800 total
with the discount?
with the discount, because it would have been 2,000. She got 200 off. All right, everybody's got what they needed, right? All right. Quick rundown, and then when we meet again in 2 weeks, I will give you a little bit better rundown. But um, Maggie does let you know, all right, through some discussion, that you're going to go visit the tomb of the person that once held Radiance. Who holds Radiance now?
That is Bags.
You are headed to the tomb of Barius Nialo. He was the priest of Odin and brother to Janus Nialo. He carried this blade in the name of Odin, and would help all to see the light as Odin did when he gave his eye. He lived with the blade, having fled the east, and some say it can be found in the Eldrian forests where you found it. It is again a longsword, okay? Um, and you know that um, as a reaction, you know the ability it can do, right?
I think I wrote it down.
Okay. It's a magic weapon. Grants +1 attack to and damage to rolls made with it. While holding it, the wielder can take a bonus action to cause it to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. The wielder can extinguish the light as a bonus action. As a reaction immediately after being hit by a melee attack, the wielder can cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn. And
Yeah, send that to me.
yeah, I will. Yeah, and you guys unlocked your secondary abilities with them, so I'll send everybody's to them so you guys can use them their full power. Because you have the scabbards now. Precision. Okay. Yep. I'll make sure it gets sent out. Yep. But yeah, these are because it's 8th level requirement. But yes, that's where you'll be headed is to Radiance's tomb uh,
Woohoo.
to get this ink. All right. So it is 10:37. We're about 30 minutes over where I was thinking we were going to be tonight because I thought we were going to be here for about an hour and a half. We're going to try to run 2 hours each session so we're not burning folks out on each episode. Okay. Um, we want to thank everybody that watched tonight. Keep in contact, folks. We are going to be doing a raffle drawing. I wanted to do one tonight. We are trying to sell a few more tickets, and I will pull a name from the hat for a D&D box set tonight, a D&D starter set tonight. Next week, I want to do the Dune board game set. So let's see if we can't get some folks out there to purchase some Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dune box set looks awesome, man. I think that's going to be a cool board game for somebody.
Thank you, Gale Force 9.
Thanks, Gale Force 9. You guys rock. Yeah. So we're gonna be selling raffle tickets for the rest of the month for folks that want to get involved. We will draw with the names that we currently have tonight for a D&D starter set. And then don't forget, folks, we have the membership drawing coming up as well. So stay tuned. Stay frosty, as they say in the Marine Corps.
Or
and
a nice one, Dale.
or a nice one, Dale. Damn, yeah. We will see. We will see you next time on Tales of Agrosia Misled Moguls. Stay tuned this Sunday. We are actually going to have our Birthright campaign with Mr. Mike Melvin at the helm. And next Saturday, we're going to be running Descent into Avernus and late night Misled, or not Misled Moguls, late night um, Phoenix franchise. Misled Moguls Phoenix franchise. So, um, we'll see you next week. We are also running on the. What do we have that set up for? And this is great because I'm going to take you to the website. Woohoo! On the website here, you can actually find under our forum section events. All right, you can buy your open raffle charity tickets here. We are set up for the 20th for Starsea Saga. We will be set up for Descent into Avernus for the 16th, as well as Phoenix franchise, and then Tales of Agrosia meets again on the 22nd. So we've got a good month set up for you. Birthright meets on the 10th at 8 p.m. I believe to start around 8:30. Maybe a little earlier than that. I'll post it up tonight to give a verbatim time on the 10th, and we'll be posting up the rest of our games. You will see some more events popping up, free games that you can sign up for if you're part of our membership program. We have a free membership now. If you go over to our plans and pricing, all you got to do is go to Adventure, $0 a month, folks. That gives you a newsletter, blog access, access to Aspiring Adventure Discord channel, access to the free online games hosted by OGA's GMs, and then
And the
access.
merchandise shop.
It does give you access to that as well. Yep, yep, yep. Um, Access to the community and looking for group content forums as well that we've got coming. So sign up for a free membership today and jump into a game with us.
We'd love to see you soon.
Yes, we would. Thanks, folks, again for watching. Peace and love, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Hero Forge, Twitch,
hmm Twitter,
Twitter.
Instagram, Facebook, all the above. We love you guys